Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Morning Soul Mojo. Today's topic is about lead generation, and it doesn't have to be complicated and it doesn't have to be a lot of work. So, when we think about our lead generation, we're clear. Let's say we're clear on our ideal client, and if you're not, you absolutely positively need to be clear on who your ideal client is. But what we want to do is we want to attract our business. We don't want to have to go and chase after it. I mean, we are business owners, we're spinning a lot of plates, we're moving in a lot of directions, and sometimes it's all about strategy and it's about what you're doing. And you want to interrupt the market and not do what everyone else is doing. Do what your clients need and do what makes you unique. So it leads to basically avoiding burnout because we're doing too many things. So I'm going to ask you this simple question. Where did your last 3 clients come from? And where those clients came from, that's where we want to water the grass. That's where we want to nurture those people. So did it come from speaking engagements, social media, referrals, networking, past clients, your SEO, your website, people doing a Google search? You want to make sure that you are clear. And it could also be from your email campaign. Somehow and somebody ended up on your email. So you have to be aware, right? So in order to know where to water the grass, right? We want to know where those clients are coming in. So first, answer those questions. Where did my last 3 clients come from? And I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions. So it's taking them, and especially if they're coming in from, let's just say, Google My Business, right? That's cold. We're taking them from cold to hot. We all know when we cook a steak, we're not just going to take it out of the refrigerator and put it on the grill. We're going to let it sit and rest and come to room temperature. I know I can't help it with my food analogies, but think about that. When you're taking someone cold to hot, there's a couple of things that happen. So I can tell you that most likely by the time someone has reached out to you, they have already done the work. They have already gone to your YouTube channel, they've already gone to your website, they've gone to your Facebook, they've been following you for a long time, and they're looking and they're consuming your content before they're even reaching out to you for that discovery call or to ask that question. They're not just finding you out of the blue, which is why you want to be top of mind and you want to be relevant, which is why we need to nurture and water that grass. So when they're doing the research, they're going to find out, they're going to watch you, they're going to look you up, and they are going to see if you are an expert in your field and if you can solve their problems. So constantly getting clear on what those pain points are and making them believe that you are the expert and you can help them with those pain points, because a win-win is you working with the right person. So you don't want to work with people that you're not in aligned with. They may need something else. Let them go somewhere else and get that something else. So you want to work with the people you're meant to work with, where you're an expert in your field. So I'm going to give you an example. So it doesn't mean you're changing things, right? It's being clear and having a strategic plan on how you're going to get that content out. So you're looking at your last 3 clients. Where did they come from? Now you're looking at, what are my clients' pain points, right? So for me, I may say something like, are you a business owner doing all of the right things, but you just can't get clients and you don't know why your business isn't successful? I can help you, right? So I'm speaking right to the pain point, because most of my clients that work with me are already business owners and they're stuck and they're not getting the work and they're saying, why am I working so hard? It's not working. Help me, help me. So I'm your person if that's your problem, right? So you want to nurture those past clients. Now I can tell you most of my clients, they come from 2 different resources. They come from an international organization I belong to called eWoman, and they come from past clients, so referrals. I love it when I open an email and there's an introduction from a client to a new client. So what that tells me is I need to continuously nurture those relationships with my past clients. As I do, I have a VIP page for them, and I constantly give them love and share on social media. And of course, I fall in love with my clients, so it's easy, it's not work. But I'm constantly nurturing that relationship so they still can consider me their coach. And I'm top of mind by being visible. Now, for eWoman, that means I have to show up. I'm on the leadership team. I have a role that I speak at every meeting. I go to the meetings twice a month because I want to meet all the new people that come in. That's where my clients come from. So I'm not beating myself up, and I'm not out 5 nights a week networking and, farming myself out all the time, because I've gotten clear on where my work comes in. Now, what I need to do is continuously become top of mind. And I have a strategy and a plan for that. Unless I'm promoting a specific event, I try to send out 1 to 2 email blasts per month because I don't want to overwhelm people with spam. So that's one way, because some people will consume that content via email. And then it's video. So like doing this show, now I'm having one of my team members turn it into a YouTube video, and some people will go to YouTube and they'll scroll and they'll search just on that topic for lead generation. And so that's there. And then some people will get it on Facebook, and some people will get it on Instagram. And it doesn't mean that I'm working harder. It means I'm taking the same content and I'm sprinkling it everywhere. And I'm not doing it. I'm having a team of people that I trust that are going to do that. So I'm just talking about those specific messages because I want to be top of mind. So I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's thinking about hiring me, but I want them to really watch me and understand and say, you know what? When I'm ready to hire a coach, she's going to be my person because she resonates with me and I like her style. So I need to be top of mind and have a strategy for that. So back to be willing to do what no one else is doing. If everybody else is doing just this in their business, do what feels comfortable to you, whether that's in-person events, whether that's a different, unique way of reaching them with messaging and videos. Just be clear that you're going to be you. And I say this all the time, be you, because everyone else is taken. It's so important. And you just want your clients or potential clients to understand that they are in the right place. So I just came off of a coaching call with a client, and I know she gave away some product at an event. And so my question was, have you followed up with that person? So somebody wins something that you give away in a raffle. Great, they go home with that. Well, what about having a system to follow up? So they won your product, you call them up, or you email them, or you message them and you say, hey, how did you make out? Congratulations. I understand you won my product, a week ago. Have you had a chance to use it? Do you have any questions? And hopefully they're going to say, yes, I love the product. It's great. And so then that client says, can I put you on my mailing list? And so now you're putting them on their mailing list. And so now that client is going to see those emails coming up with promotions and education. And so she may say, wow, I really want to try something else in, another one of her products, but she forgets about it. We all get busy. And then maybe she sees a social media post come by, and then there's a video, or maybe it was the email. And as long as that link is in there, thanks for the reminder. I've been wanting to try this. Click, boom, they buy it. If that person wins a product and you go away, I can't even tell you how many times I've won stuff at events, and you go home and you like it. It could even be a candle, right? I don't know where the candle came from. How can I go back? It's so important to make sure you're nurturing and you're following up and you're tracking. Are you getting customers and clients from giving raffle prizes away at events? Are they following up with you? Are you following up with them, and are you getting back to them? So it's really important to nurture those relationships. And I want to leave you with this. If you think no one's watching, you're wrong, because they are checking you out. You might be frustrated and you say, why do I even have a Facebook page? Because nobody's looking at it and I only get 2 likes and nobody's commenting. Well, guess what? Those new clients, potential new clients who are thinking of working with you, they're doing their homework. They're doing the research. They are going to look and scroll through all of your social media and see what's there before they even pick up the phone and say, hey, I'd love to have a conversation with you. And just one of those times when you do a video, they're going to comment and say, okay, I'm ready. Let's chat. But they've done their homework. We all Google everything before we try anything, a restaurant, a product. We go to Amazon, we go here, we go there, right? We do our homework, we do our research. They are doing the same thing for you, whether you're selling a product or a service. So keep that in mind. And it's working smarter, not harder. So lead generation does not have to be daunting, and you just have to have a little bit of focused time every week to nurture those leads and to follow up. We know the money is always in the follow-up. So that is my Monday Soul Mojo kick in the ass today. So have a fantastic week, everybody. Get out there, be seen, and show up for your people because they're watching. Have a great day, everybody.